Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Master English Channel. My name is Sarah.
And I'm Jake. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today.
How are you today, Jake?
I'm good, Sarah. I'm feeling happy today.
That's wonderful. Jake, can I ask you something? Do you like coffee?
Yes, I like coffee very much. I drink it every morning.
Me too. I like coffee. And that's actually our topic today.
Coffee?
No, not coffee. Talking about things you like and don't like in English.
Oh, that's useful. I want to learn this.
Perfect. Today, we're going to learn how to express your likes and dislikes. This is very important for everyday conversation.
Yes, when I meet new people, they always ask me what I like. Sometimes I don't know how to answer well.
That's very common, but by the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly what to say.
Great, I'm ready.
Wonderful. So let me start by asking you some questions. Just listen to how I ask, and you answer naturally, okay?
Okay.
Do you like pizza?
Yes, I like pizza.
Do you like rain?
No, I don't like rain.
Do you like summer?
Yes, I like summer.
Perfect. Now, listeners, did you notice the pattern? Jake said, I like for things he enjoys, and he said, I don't like for things he doesn't enjoy.
Yes, I like and I don't like. Those are the basic phrases.
Exactly. Very simple, but very useful. Let me give you more examples. Listen carefully. I like chocolate. I like music. I like reading books. I like my job.
You said, I like every time. Chocolate, music, reading, your job.
Yes, and now listen to things I don't like. I don't like cold weather. I don't like waiting. I don't like loud noises.
I don't like for negative things.
Exactly. The structure is so simple. I like plus the thing, or I don't like plus the thing.
That's easy to remember.
It is. Now, Jake, tell me, what do you like?
I like music. I like sports. I like learning new things.
Excellent. Very natural. Now tell me something you don't like.
I don't like getting up early. I don't like traffic. I don't like spicy food.
Perfect. You're using both patterns naturally. Now, let me ask you something. Do you like chocolate?
Yes, I do. I like chocolate very much.
Notice how you answered. You said, yes, I do. That's the short answer. Then you gave more information. I like chocolate very much.
Oh, I didn't think about that. It just felt natural.
That's wonderful. It means you're learning naturally. We can give short answers, yes, I do, or no, I don't, then add more details if we want.
So if someone asks, do you like tea? I can say, yes, I do, or no, I don't.
Exactly. Short and simple. Let's practice. I'll ask questions. You answer with short answers first. Ready?
Ready.
Do you like winter?
No, I don't.
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I do.
Do you like cats?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Very clear answers. Now tell me why you like cats.
I like cats because they're cute and independent.
Beautiful. You added because and gave a reason. That's excellent.
Thank you. It just came naturally.
Now, before we continue, we have a small request for everyone listening.
Yes, if you're enjoying this lesson, please subscribe to Master English Channel. It really helps us.
And don't forget to like this episode. Your likes show us you're learning and enjoying the content.
Also, please leave a comment below. Tell us, what do you like? What don't you like? Practice with us.
We read every comment. And please share this podcast with your friends who are learning English. Learning together is more fun.
Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to us.
Yes, thank you. Okay, let's continue learning. Jake, I want to teach you something important. There are different ways to express likes in English.
Different ways? Not just I like?
Correct. We have different levels. Listen to these. I like ice cream. I really like ice cream. I love ice cream.
Oh, like, really like, and love. They show different strengths.
Exactly. Like is normal, really like is stronger, and love is the strongest.
So if I love something very much, I should say I love it, not just I like it.
Yes. Let me give you examples. I like my neighbor. That's okay, normal feeling, but I love my family. That's very strong feeling.
I understand. So love is for very strong feelings.
Exactly. Now you try. Tell me something you really like.
I really like playing basketball.
Good. And something you love?
I love spending time with my family.
Perfect. Very natural. Now let's learn the opposite side. For dislikes, we also have levels.
Like strong and weak dislikes?
Yes. Listen, I don't like vegetables. I don't really like vegetables. I hate vegetables.
Don't like, don't really like, and hate. Exactly. But be careful with hate, it's very strong.
We use it for things we really, really dislike. For example, I hate injustice. I hate lying. These are serious things.
I see. So hate is for serious dislikes, not for small things like I hate broccoli.
Well, some people do say I hate broccoli, but it's a bit strong. Better to say I really don't like broccoli or I can't stand broccoli.
Can't stand? What does that mean?
Can't stand means you really don't like something. You can't tolerate it. It's very common in spoken English.
Oh, that's a useful phrase. Can I try?
Of course.
I can't stand waiting in long lines.
Perfect. I can't stand waiting in long lines. Very natural. Now, let's talk about the grammar structure more carefully. When we say what we like or don't like, we can use different forms.
Different forms? What do you mean?
Listen to these sentences. I like coffee. I like running. I like to read. Notice the differences?
Coffee is just a noun, but running and to read are verbs.
Excellent observation. Yes. After like, we can use a noun, a verb with ing, or to plus the verb.
All three are correct?
All three are correct. I like coffee. I like drinking coffee. I like to drink coffee. They all work.
Which one should I use?
You can use any, but in everyday conversation, verb with ing is very common. Listen, I like swimming. I like cooking. I like watching movies.
Swimming, cooking, watching. They all end in ing.
Yes, this is called the gerund form, but don't worry about the name. Just remember, after like, you can add ing to the verb.
Okay, let me practice. I like playing guitar.
Perfect. I like playing guitar. Now give me another one.
I like listening to music.
Excellent. One more.
I like learning English.
Beautiful. You're using the pattern perfectly. Now let's practice together. Say this with me. I like eating pizza.
I like eating pizza.
I like watching TV.
I like watching TV.
I like spending time with friends.
I like spending time with friends.
Wonderful pronunciation. Very clear. Now, listeners, pause for a moment. Think of 3 things you like. Use the ing form. For example, I like reading. Think of your 3 things. We'll wait.
Yes, pause and think. Practice makes perfect.
Okay, welcome back. Did you think of your 3 things? Great. Now, let's learn how to ask other people about their likes and dislikes.
Oh yes, how do I ask questions?
It's simple. We say, do you like plus the thing. Listen, do you like music? Do you like sports? Do you like traveling?
Do you like and then the thing? That's easy.
Yes. And with verbs, we use the ing form. Do you like swimming? Do you like cooking? Do you like dancing?
Let me try asking you. Sarah, do you like cooking?
Yes, I do. I love cooking. I cook every day.
What do you like cooking?
Oh, good question. But we need to say it a bit differently. What do you like to cook? Or what do you like cooking?
Oh, what do you like to cook? I see. I made a small mistake.
It's okay. Mistakes help us learn. The question is, what do you like plus to and the verb or the ing form?
So, what do you like to eat or what do you like eating?
Perfect. Both are correct. Now you ask me that question.
Sarah, what do you like to eat?
I like to eat Italian food. Pasta, pizza, risotto. I love it all.
Me too. Italian food is delicious.
It really is. Now, let me teach you one more useful pattern. Sometimes people ask, what kind of music do you like? Or what kind of movies do you like?
What kind of? What does that mean?
What kind of means what type of. It asks for more specific information.
Oh, so instead of just, do you like music, we ask, what kind of music do you like?
Exactly. It's more specific. Let me show you. Jake, what kind of movies do you like?
I like action movies and comedies.
Great answer. What kind of music do you like?
I like pop music and rock music.
Perfect. Now you ask me.
Sarah, what kind of books do you like?
I like mystery books and self-help books, books that make me think.
That's interesting. I should read more books.
You should. Reading is great for learning English, too. Now let's practice everything together. I'm going to have a real conversation with you, Jake. We'll talk about likes and dislikes naturally. Ready?
Ready?
Jake, do you like sports?
Yes, I do. I really like sports.
What kind of sports do you like?
I like playing basketball and watching football.
Oh, that's great. Do you play basketball often?
Yes, I play twice a week with my friends.
That's wonderful. What about food? What kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food and Japanese food, but I don't really like spicy food.
I see. So you can't stand very spicy dishes.
Yes, I can't stand super spicy food. It hurts my mouth.
I understand. Everyone has different tastes. What about hobbies? What do you like doing in your free time?
I like reading, listening to music, and spending time with my family.
Those are lovely hobbies. Perfect. Listeners, did you hear that conversation? Jake used so many patterns. I like, I really like, I don't really like, I can't stand, and the ing forms.
It felt natural. I didn't think about the grammar, I just talked.
That's exactly what we want. When you practice enough, it becomes natural. Now, let's review everything we learned today.
Good idea.
Today, we learned how to express likes with I like and dislikes with I don't like.
We learned different levels, like, really like, and love for positive feelings.
And for negative feelings, don't like, don't really like, and hate or can't stand.
We learned to use ing after like. I like reading. I like swimming.
We learned how to ask questions. Do you like plus the thing.
And we learned what kind of for more specific questions.
We also learned short answers, yes I do or no I don't.
That's so much useful information.
It is, and you used it all naturally in our conversation.
I'm proud of myself.
You should be. Now, listeners, here's your practice for this week.
Think about 5 things you like and 5 things you don't like.
Practice saying them out loud using I like and I don't like. Use the ing form for verbs.
Ask your friends or family, what do you like to do? Practice the questions too.
And please write in the comments. Tell us I like and I don't like. We want to know about you.
Yes, share with us. We read every comment and we love learning about you.
Remember, expressing your likes and dislikes is one of the most basic and important skills in English. You'll use this every day.
So keep practicing. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes.
Exactly. Okay, everyone, that's all for today's lesson. Thank you so much for listening.
We hope you feel confident talking about your likes and dislikes now.
Keep practicing every day. Even 5 minutes of practice helps.
We believe in you. You're doing great.
See you in the next lesson. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Keep learning and keep smiling.